Good morning and welcome to Mom and Ed in the Morning for June the 5th, 2023. I am Mom and he
is Ed. Good morning.
We need the Ed song. So I have to tell you about yesterday, Ed. I slept in. I just lazed about and didn't get up till 5:30, which is like crazy late for me. I never sleep that long. And Gornalicious had Lucari TFO, Healing Shields in Space, and Healing Hull in Space. And I'm like, fine. So I'm thinking, okay, that's going to be a couple things and maybe a few more things, and it's going to take a while, but let's get the Zenkethi front done as the first one, right? Right. So I get up there and I start Zenkethi front, and it's a good pug, really good pug. Everybody's doing their job. They know the game. It's not a big team. It's not a super strong team, but they knew what they were doing, so it was going pretty well. And Gorney's doing his job with blowing up stuff and being fairly efficient because he's got a fair amount of firepower. And we're up to the Dreadnought at the very end, and I've done maybe a tenth of the hull damage and about the same on the shield damage. So I put out the molecular shield heal, doodly-doo, because that lasts for 5 minutes. And I put on something else for the hull heal, because that lasts for a while. And I go and I start beating up the Dreadnought. And the Dreadnought dies, and I'm now up to maybe half of the damage done. I'm thinking, okay. And then I realize it's still healing. Even though the Dreadnought's done all the damage I took, it's still healing. So I just kind of sit there while the game, wraps up and gives you your options, including the option to leave the screen. And I didn't. I just stayed there because I was still healing. And just as we're about to lose that, 150 seconds before you leave the screen?
Uh-huh.
It was like 3 seconds before I leave the screen, and both the hull and the shield healing tipped over to being completed. Yay! Come here, Loki. Come here. No, I can't get you if you're over there. Come here. Come here. Come on. I can't reach that far. If you want to come sit on my lap, you have to come here. Okay, fine. So it was just one of those moments of, got all of Gorney's stuff done on the first shot. Yay. So that was much fun. And speaking of that, I've got Gorna, Nimbus, Undine. Excuse me one sec. Wow. Undine ships in the battle zone, of course, and plasma damage on the ground. Well, at least we know what that could be. And what have I got on the other tune? Loki, if you keep growling but you don't tell me what you want, I can't do anything. Harvest materials on the ground. Oh, joy. Tholian ships. Yeah, now that I just did my daily Tholian ships. And destroyed 5 Dreadnoughts. That one's fun. If you come here, Loki, I will pick you up. Come here. Come here. Come on. Here, come here. Here we go. All the way over here. Thank you, dear. Whew. A dog who does not want to be picked up. Who's growling at me to pick her up and then going, no, no, uppy uppies, no. So for those of you out there in television land, you may notice that I'm on Risa. Because, why not?
Risa, yes, of course.
Of course. Just practicing, getting ready for it. Well, you know what? I am still in shield mode. Let's see if I can turn that on. It's interesting. Why are we in shield mode? There we go. All right. Can you try a meep for us?
Yeah, I give us a meep.
There we go. We are up and running now. Yay. Sometimes the shield mode, which is supposed to kick off after 45 seconds, gets locked on, and that means we can't see people out there. So hi, everybody. And let's do that. There we go. It said we had 6 viewers and nothing was showing. Good morning, Wolfie. Who responds with a lovely merp. You have the meeps, she has the merps.
Yeah.
And good morning, WC. Wow, you're up late. Or early. And no, I haven't checked my Skype in forever if you've messaged me. Hey, don't forget this weekend is moving in day. If anybody wants to drive to scenic Indianapolis and help me move furniture, woohoo!
By the way,
Yes.
this Thursday we have 2 starts.
I saw one.
Number 1, for everyone relatively new to the game, you can create your TOS recruit,
Yes.
the temporary recruit, with the, in my view, best award for the entire account. But that's my view. Actually, all recruits give awesome rewards, but the TOS one is probably the most interesting one.
Well, I always wonder if I should start new tunes when they have these events. I have so many tunes, and I don't have a specific need.
One thing is that the recruiting tune has to do its stuff to get the recruiting rewards.
Right.
Compared to a regular tune that gets recruiting rewards by checking into the temporal agent for his stuff.
Correct.
This is one side. The other side is the recruiting tune gets so massive rewards compared to what it would get from just saying hello to the temporal agent, that it may be paying off. Well, that's a thing. But my opinion is make your choice and then don't complain. And meta event ahead.
Yes.
Again. So that means completing this event, you might be able to collect the grand prize already.
Oh.
Due to some extra days we had due to confused servers and the like.
No. Server issues? Server issues? Nah.
Yeah. We know the game is in perfect shape and quality assurance works perfectly. Yes, of course. Speaking of that, I will get my rewards during the upcoming meta event, and for those of us who just have missed a day or two in the events ago, or just had no occasion to pick up some extra stuff, it's just next meta event ahead. And speaking kind of nasty, we have 100% AFK TFO on the list running for 16 minutes, and we have shoot and then AFK running for 8 minutes after that.
Ooh, which ones are we talking about?
And Lynxwave
Ooh.
are both at the service for those who need to get some coffee break during playing. Then do the daily event, get your coffee, and then return and see how that stuff has progressed. Yeah, it's
like Jupiter, because you can go in that first wave. If you've got Terran ships, you can take out at least some of them. And if you want to stick around, you can do all of them.
You can take down as many Terran ships as you want. First wave needed to get the timer running. Everything else is Endeavor-like.
Exactly. Oh, you sound
Or,
like me, Ed.
Yeah, I had yesterday some spacey damage, so rather than um, fully TFOing the Azure Nebula for the current 30 days event, I just did the shooty until the Endeavor stuff was built.
Goodness.
Speaking of Endeavors, some space shoot against Terran ships would fulfill my Endeavor stuff for today. Everything else is
Yeah, most of my stuff is blech today.
yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. It's just cool enough to maybe need a bathrobe, but then it's not, and then it is, and then it's not, so I'm kind of shrugging into and out of my bathrobe, along with having a 100-degree Loki in my lap. So, if you hear me grunting and groaning, it's shifting dog to get cooler, shifting bathrobe to get warmer, back and forth, back and forth. Hi there, yes, you're evil. So I had to go into Chicago on Saturday, and I was going to fly in and drive back, which is now next week's thing. But I wound up having to drive in, so I left the house at 4 in the morning with a request for my son to come over and let the doggos out before he went to work, not knowing that he was going to have a impacted wisdom tooth, requiring an emergency visit to the dentist to get pain meds because there's no dentists open on the weekend here. So that was a fun day for him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But the dogs decided that their life is terrible now, and they're doing the whole separation anxiety thing. And every time I walk out the door, they're like, "Mom, Mom, Mom," and then I walk in and they're crying. But Mom, guys, I walked out to the car. You could watch me. Yes, but you left us alone.
Okay.
Yes, I am indeed low-key uncomfortable. Humor. Humor, WC, humor.
Just kind of so many changes. Please, no more changes.
Yeah, well, I'd been with them because the whole time I was in Chicago, even though I'd have to go out during the day for a couple hours to do stuff, it's not the same as me being gone for 8 hours a day. And now I'm gone 8, and then on Saturday I was gone 15 hours, which is why I asked my son to come get them. And so, of course, yesterday required us to spend a lot of valuable time together, which meant I took them to work, took them to the gardens, and we put the sprinklers on the garden. We have a big garden at work. And I put them on one section. We walked around the building, third of a mile, moved it to a different section and set it up to run for like 30 minutes, so that meant about a mile walk. Moved it to last section, gave another half an hour, another mile walk. And by the end, the dogs are doing the, yeah, we're ready to go home now, Mom. I've never had an impacted wisdom tooth. Yeah, I'm sure it's unpleasant. And they're going to have to sedate him for the surgery, so they're going to take all his wisdom teeth out at once, which is a good idea. Sedate him, take care of all that stuff, and he's going to be miserable for a couple of days after that, because he doesn't tolerate pain that well.
Yeah.
In that, he takes after his father. I love my husband's response to pain. It's like, no, I'm fine. Oh, could you get me some aspirin? Yes. Can you get me a hot tea? Yes. Can you get me some chicken soup? Yes. But you could do it without the whining, and I do it happily. Just ask. We don't need the whine. And we don't need the, oh no, I'm fine. But I guess I don't have to deal with that for a while. Ever. I'm not sure I'm embracing widowhood, but, me and the girls, we're doing just fine here. The three of us. Except for all the boxes of foreign stuff that still hasn't been taken to storage. I have to get all the rest of foreign stuff out by Saturday when my stuff arrives, and I still have an entire room filled with boxes and another room with furniture. So it's going to be a busy week. Remember, come to Indianapolis, help me move.
Yeah, U-Haul mom on mission.
Well, the good news is that the storage place that I'm keeping all of Farn's stuff is on the way to work. So if I, spend an extra 10 minutes just throwing everything in there, I'll organize it later, but it gets out of my apartment for a while.
Yeah, you can just do the ant maneuver. Piece by piece by piece.
Exactly. WC says, my favorite response to that was in Rumple of the Bailey, when Bailey's got a bad cold and claims he's dying. When this clerk calls to offer him a juicy case, he gets out of bed and his wife protests, she who will not be named. He simply says, dying will have to be postponed. Indeed. I always liked Rumple. That was a good series. And I recently discovered that the channel that shows Death in Paradise here is now streaming it, so I can watch Death in Paradise whenever I want to. Yay! All of them. Yay! And they put their streaming system up as free. No charges. As long as you're willing to watch commercials, it's a free. Yay!
I have my my own view of streaming with ads, but that is kind of when Amazon introduced its freebie stuff, tested it and said, sorry. 4 breaks in a 45-minute episode, and each break too short to go for a P mission? Nope.
Well, see, that's the nice thing with streaming. When the ad comes on, put it on pause, go off and do everything. Which works for me.
But 4 times in a...
Yeah, 4 times in 45 minutes is a bit much, yeah. Well, that's like YouTube. The longer you watch it, the more often they put the commercials in until you just are like, I'm fine, I'm going to go watch something else. WC, which season did you not like in Death in Paradise? I have to say, I don't like the new series, the Death Back on wherever the heck it was, with the same character. It's not as good. And it's like the remake of the Miss Fisher's Mysteries, Miss Fisher's Modern Mysteries. Nope. Nope. So I just realized something. I'm looking at the dance platform here on Risa. We've got the stairs up to it. But the rest of the edges, where the stairs aren't, people are just going to get drunk and fall off into the water and drown. I'm using Risa as a setting for the opening sequence of the Acheron, which I'm writing, and I can just see it. I've got my main character just sitting on the little bar, drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking.
Speaking of plans.
Yes. Oh, we must have plans. Hang on, I have to go look and see who that is. Oh, I liked him.
Wolfie, patience!
Oh no, 5 minutes. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a couple of the deputies, WC, that were just cringe. So, the only thing I've got of any interest here is plasma damage on the ground. Other than that, I am totally up for whatever you want to do today, Ed.
Okay. So, I would like to run then yeah, Counterpoint,
Counterpoint's good. Federation or KDF?
KDF.
Okie dokie. Let's see, who wants to go out? Who wants to go do little
The
KDF?
Pharaoh.
Okay, let me grab a KDF tune first. Who wants to go play some? I will have some fun here. I'm going to take Kethba out. She's still young, inexperienced.
Yeah. But definitely advanced haircut.
Yeah, it's a good haircut. And I did the color scheme to match my hair color on my avatar. Not my hair color in real life, which is currently blue and silver, which I've decided I don't like. And I was going to change that yesterday, but I decided instead to move furniture. See, Wolfie, not only do you need to make the coffee, you have to drink it really fast. And that'll make the 5 minutes go really quickly.
Aha! I see a Morrigu.
Indeed. All right, you said counterpoint?
Counterpoint.
Counterpoint.
Yep. Lita before she became Empress.
Now I have to remember who Ralph Little is.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I found out Philomena Kank is a character that is the real name of the lady is Diane Morgan, who is doing the evergreen BBC TV show Have I Got News for You?
By the way, Weewoo?
Weewoo.
Okay.
That is, she is hosting a TV show that is apparently running on for now 65 years or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has she been on it for all 65 years?
Definitely not. But,
Okay, just double checking
a
that.
65 years TV show needs to get the new host then and now.
Yes, yes indeed. The only thing that's even close is The Simpsons. And here we go. Wolfie's going to get sandwiches for us.
DS9 to all Alliance ships.
Yeah, Fortress of Evil will do the best.
Oh, we're missing somebody. That's interesting. We're a foursome today.
Maybe a map change stuff or whatever.
Yeah. Or they did the alternate way of deciding. Ah, there we go.
Alliance forces.
The alternate way, which is, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do this. And just take the tune off.
But
So,
the
grab some other
counterpoint
body.
is comparative. It's
Well, the Morgu should be good for playing shuttle.
yeah, heavy destroyer. Yeah.
But maneuverable.
Yeah, exactly. Destroyer.
The Terrans are creating
Doki, sweetie, I love you, but I'm going to put you down because I like my legs. Oh, that hurts. There you go. She's all offended now, but Mom. I can't do the voice right. She needs to be a petulant 16-year-old. It's already there. Somebody's already there. Fortress is already there. I'll just stay here and look pretty. There we go. Well, apparently this is a good spot to just sit. Oh, lovely. There's one here, Toxin, whose ship name is the Exsanguinator. I love that.
Involuntary blood donation ahead.
Yeah, exactly. As you know, I used to work at a blood bank. And one weekend, all of the blood bank administrators decided to go out, get a hotel room in Chicago, and have an evening or two of excessive alcohol and all that fun stuff that goes with it. And we were experimenting with concepts on doing a murder mystery in a blood bank. Hence, death by exsanguination. You know, you gotta think about something when you're doing these girl parties. No, we're not going to talk about our husbands or our boyfriends or the kids. We're going to talk about killing people by bleeding them to death. Yes. Well, I'll let him go bleed them to death.
Okay, but when you see that they replace the half-liter bag by a gallon canister, then you should start thinking.
You would be amazed how many people just trust the person. But we were much more interesting than that. 5 seconds left. How did we do? 25 portals. Not bad.
Yeah, we had 4 people or so. 3 or 4 people doing it, so yeah.
Something massive is coming through a portal. It's Terok Nor.
The Terran Empire!
Come on, let me pick somebody up. There we go.
Lower your defenses. And surrender!
Bright light. For a little damage here. Okay. Come.
Surrender now!
I don't think so, Vita.
Take prepared!
More bright light.
You are fools to oppose us.
DS9 to Alliance forces. Terok Nor has been disabled.
Well, the nice thing about alcohol is it can, I'm not going to say it makes you more creative, but it does decrease your inhibitions to ideas that might work. Where your conscious brain goes, it's not going to work.
Yeah, but okay. Just depends. You can be the friendly drunk, but not just drunk. Captain Impulse Control? No.
That said, I certainly wouldn't implement any ideas when I'm still toasted. Sometimes anything more difficult than walking is a challenge. See, I'm not either a happy drunk nor a angry drunk. I am a sleepy drunk. I've had my sip of beer. I'm ready for my nap. Thank you very much. Good morning, Mr. Dave. How are you doing, dear? Ooh, melted cheese and basil. What kind of cheese? I picked up a nice piece of Havarti at the local artisan cheese shop. Five hours? Oh no, do you know how many cheese sandwiches are involved in 5 hours? That seems... oh, the crafting... yeah, that could be. So I'm liking this Toon's ship, and her firepower is decent enough. Ooh, Gouda. That's a Gouda choice.
Last minute.
Okay. Yeah, ooh. 30 teams, not bad.
Well,
This will probably be my last run if I can get it.
Last
37.
boarding party.
4 seconds left.
Ugh.
Okay, 37 teams is
Okay.
what I see.
Okay. Just I have people at the tourist stack.
Yeah, they're not complaining.
We're reading an energy surge coming from
They're like,
Terra Nor.
yeah, not having to go down there. I'm good with this.
Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
Oh, the poor Venture. The Venture is no more. It has ventured its last venture. Let's find out who else is over here. Who else needs to get shot up? There we go. And the Paradox goes boom. Bye,
You haven't seen the
Paradox.
last of me.
Yeah, Mr. Dave, I can appreciate the busy weekend.
Terra Nor has been sent back to the
How did we do? Not bad. 247 marks.
Terra Nor has been sent back to the
Yay! Party time!
Dum, dum, dum.
Second, just need to check something here. Okay, no worries. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, and it worked out. We won the battle.
We did indeed, and I'm very happy with my Klingon here. My little Farasin.
Yeah, and who am I to complain when I get 3,000 dilithium just from turning in the marks of a single TFO?
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, what else shall we do, Ed?
Looking into something else. Whoop. Okay, as I see it, you now pick your favorite poison for something to get a bit ground damage you mentioned somewhere, and I send a matching mate.
Wolfie says, I picked up a bucket load of macadamia nuts from my garden, and I still need to go back and pick up more. And then I need to go to my other macadamia nut tree. Indeed, indeed. Let's see. For something ground. Who do I want to take? Do I want to take Kethva? She
Yeah,
doesn't do a lot of ground. You know what? Let's take Kethva out. She doesn't get a lot of ground stuff. So it's still KDF. Who would you like to invite?
Yeah, then it's time for Captain Cuddles.
Captain Cuddles. So if I'm reading my life correctly, let's see, what do I want to do? Pavel? You know what? Let's queue up a couple and see what pops. I enjoy a good Pavel. Oops, wrong one. There, I've queued up 3 different ones. Let's see what happens. So I'm thinking this is my last crazy weekend because the delivery thing will get here with all of my furniture. And I have a week to get it emptied out, which is good because I'll need a week to get it emptied out. I still have to go pick up one car from Chicago, and I have to put Farns's car into storage, which I do not want to do because that's expensive, but I can't leave it at the house that I'm trying to sell, and I can't leave it in the street for more than a week at a time. But once those 3 things are done, 2 things are done, I'm done. Wee woo.
Pavo.
Pavo. Fun.
Pavo.
What have we got for ground weapons here? Wolfie says, thank you, Ed. I got enough dill to speed up weapon crafting. Because otherwise she'd have to wait for the coffee to get through her system. 5 hours, though. 5 hours? I could get a lot done in 5 hours.
Imperial Terran forces are attacking.
Yeah.
Into a telepath. Great.
So, we have Tabal. We have Defren. We have Pequangara.
Pequangaya.
Pequangara. And we have you, Ed. We are good. All right.
Think people know what to do.
That's always a good thing. I'm going to go with somebody.
It's like
You okay on your own?
I think I can go on my own. Yeah. Adli.
Let me know.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Got all 3 here. There we go.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Oops, wrong one. Wrong button.
The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one. Terran reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. has been purified. Advance to the next one. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Did we get them all? Yeah.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Well, that explains some of that.
What happened?
Yes, hit the wrong button. Wow, that is pretty over there. The artwork on this is lovely. I had a plasma weapon on, but somehow I managed to switch back to my Kumarki set.
Okay, and that means no plasma damage.
Well, I was dropping the V'ger probes, which are plasma damage. But I was thinking it was taking a long time to get my damage.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Oh, it's not.
The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one.
Yay, plasma ground damage done. Switching back to my V'ger probe, or my
Well
other
done.
toys. Yay.
Looks like the Terrans are
Yay, toys.
Yeah.
I shall take up my usual spot up here on the top of the hill.
signals near the spire.
Though it's not as much fun as when you've got a whole bunch of, AoE stuff and ground mines and
Return
other
to
fun
the
stuff.
hold off the Terrans.
It's kind of nice to have them just come in and vaporize.
Uh-huh.
I have a few moments. I wonder if I have anything better up here.
Okay. I picked this.
Oh, I'll do that one. Yes. Okay, so it takes 25 seconds for it to cool down.
Yeah. This was a cool run. I like it when 2-1 works out that way.
Yep, that worked out just great. All dead. There. I've set up a lovely welcoming party for any Terrans who might happen to show up while I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. The Zempex infused transporter.
I have to reach that over here a little bit more. There we go.
ready. The Terrans are sending in their elite forces.
Oh.
Terrans placed an agonizer by one of the roofs. Destroy it, quickly!
One down.
Two down.
Anybody else?
Looks like the Terrans have given up. At least for now.
We'll stop them eventually. We stopped them now.
Yep.
Yay! WC says, Terran Elite Forces, you fought the best, now try the best of the rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ever so true.
Yeah. And it was a really, it was a quick power.
It was, well, team knew what it was doing, which is always good.
Yeah. Yep. 3 crystals in a row.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun,
Well played, everyone. Well, we got about 5 minutes before I have to go jump in the shower and walk the doggos. In that order, I think. Yes, in that order. That way my hair has an attempt to get dried before work starts.
Yeah, the 5-minute thing I would think about is, yeah, I think Infected is the most reliable 5-minute solution.
That, unless you need to do any patrols.
Or you look for a patrol and I will join you, yes.
Okay, I don't have any particular patrols I need to do. You know what I haven't done in a long time is Ninth Rule. Are you feeling up for Ninth Rule? Mm-hmm.
Okay, longer than 5 minutes, but yes.
Oh, but which one's shorter?
You asked me things,
Wanted?
the Agala
Okay.
definitely is shorter.
Okay, let's do Wanted Argala then.
Wanted.
Oh, hold on. Wolfie wants to join us, so hold on. Let's see, Wolfie. Wolfie, your Federation, do you have a KDF tune? Or can we do a patrol with mixed teams?
No, you cannot mix for patrols.
Wolfie, have you got a KDF you can join us with? Otherwise, Ed, can we switch to Federation for Wolfie? Oh, she's changing. Okay. Wolfie is changing.
Okay, okay.
We will wait a moment. And we have a Wolfie back. Magnus. Speaking of Magnus, which is a cousin from Sweden, my other cousins from Sweden are coming in end of the month. Yay! Which is the other reason I kind of have to have the apartment cleaned by then, because it's embarrassingly filthy at the moment. Alright, so let's do a little Wanted Argala.
Yeah, everyone pick Delta Quadrant Wanted Agala.
And launching, and I'll wait for everybody to get there.
Launching.
Launching!
Time for launch break.
Wolfie's already gotten her sandwich. There we go.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Want to come out and play? Bright light.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
We will not go quietly.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benthic Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes, temporary hideouts.
We do what we want, where we want.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
And the call for assistance probably sounded like, "Heh."
The cauliflower heads! Hello there!
Well, that was less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was, I thought that was
Thank you for your assistance, and welcome.
the metering to get to fulfill.
We have the suspect in custody now, and we all...
All right, that was sweet. Perfect way to end the morning and begin the week.
Yeah, pester some pester some cases, yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to head off to the shower, the dogs, and then the airport, and then work. But game plan is we will have a show tonight. So if you'd like to join us, we're going to be on from 7 till 9 Eastern Standard Time this evening. Mr. Dave, you have a great day today. Wolfie, WC, you guys take care. WC, sleep well since you're getting into the evening hours over there, night hours. Everybody else who's out there, you guys have a wonderful day. But Ed has to say the final farewells.
Yes. So, tolerate the Monday migraine, brace for the week, and stay awesome.